defenses always say if they can't score, they can't win. How much do you guys put on yourselves to say, hey, we've got to, if we do our job, they're going to have a tough time winning?
Yeah, we always say, like you just said, if they don't score, they don't win. So we really just try locking into our assignments and try to get big plays, create turnovers.
How much more zone are you guys playing this year, and have you added those wrinkles?
I mean, that's a tough question.
Yeah.
That's a tough question. I mean, I think it's all still the same thing, honestly. I don't think nothing's new.
What part of your game have you been most impressed with so far this season?
Probably coming up my tackling. I know I still got to improve on that, but my tackling and just being like a leader out there when I'm on the field, that's something I'm proud of.
Talk a little bit about the strides that you've seen out of Daxton Hill and Cam McGrone in there.
Oh yeah, you obviously see they can runs and Don Brown defense. That's what you like. That's what you want to see, players that can run, and you just be happy to see players like that making plays. It gives you hope.
Yeah, biggest difference in Daxton from the time he got here till now? Knowledge?
Yeah, he getting a better feel for it. He know what he got to do. He know his assignment. And when you know your assignment, you can just go out there and play.
You've seen this offense in action in practice, and we keep hearing about how good it is in practice.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see from them that makes you believe that they can bring it on game day?
You see those big plays. You see the receivers making those plays. You see the quarterback making the throw. You see the O-line making those blocks. So that's not nothing like I'm worried about. I know they're gonna get it.
You see the explosive plays as well in the passing game?
Yeah, you see it in practice all the time. Like, not worried about it.
When you see that in practice, is it surprising at all that you guys are trying to hang on to a 10-3 lead throughout the second half?
Kind of, but like you learn to like trust the coaching and trust like the game plan. So, I mean, Iowa has a tough defense also. So,
Could you sense a crowd on Saturday kind of feeding off the defense and the way you guys were playing?
oh yeah, Saturday we brought the energy, we brought that mentality that we need to show for the rest of the season. And I think that was just a peek at it.
What's Mike Wamfor's return meant to the defensive line?
Oh, it meant a lot. It's like a big plus. Like, Mike's a great player, and you want a player like that on the defensive line while you're covering. You want that.
You buying into the salt and pepper thing with Aiden and Quiddy?
I just seen that on Twitter the other day. It was so silly, but I mean, yeah, that's what they say they are. That's what they are. Salt and pepper.
Talk about how those guys played.
They played great. Like I said, with Mike Dunford, you want people like that on the D-line that can make those plays and do that. Like, it makes your job easier.
Do you have a nickname at all?
Nah.
What would it be? Or is it for someone else to decide?
It's for someone else to decide.
You heard Coach say that Don Brown said he would have jumped off a building if you guys hadn't progressed from that Wisconsin game to Saturday in terms of the things that you learned. How good is Don Brown in your mind at taking things that have gone wrong and getting them fixed?
Great. He's great at it. Like, I don't worry about that at all because I trust him, and he's very smart. He knows what he's talking about.
When he does that, does he show specific plays where it didn't
Stuff went wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, like, that guy's, like, always watching film, like, anytime. So you can literally just go in there, he'll be watching film, and he'll just pick out a play and show you.
Last year you guys had Chase and Devin and maybe a couple other people who were very vocal and led the team that way. Who's emerged this year as those kind of leaders for you guys?
I mean, we kind of harp on, like, something, like, on defense, if you know like everyone's job, just speak, help, like communicate. Like communication is the best way to do it. So I think Josh Metellus is very good at it. Of course, the Mike linebacker has to be vocal.
How have you been at that, communicating with your teammates?
Yeah, I've been pretty good on the back end. I try to help anybody I know that needs the help.
Penn State was just announced as a night game. Illinois is at noon. Do you have a preference? And is there anything to it that it's a bigger advantage for a home team to play at night, in your opinion?
No, I only think it's a bigger advantage if you make it a bigger advantage in your head. Like, it's all mentality. Like, I'm not worried. It's all the same to me.
Do you like night games?
Yeah.
Okay. Better than noon?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Michigan hasn't played Illinois in a while. What's it like to play a team that you haven't seen in, I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a while since you played Illinois.
Right. Let's just get a look at their ball players. That's it. Hopefully we get the win.
Weird seeing Brandon Peters on the other side.
Yeah, it is. It is. But yeah.
Sorry if you've been asked about this, but Dax Hill, what has stood out to you about him?
Just how quickly he's grasping on to our concept and his assignment. And it's just like you're starting not to have to like worry about him when he's out there. Just like he just do his job. Like, you know, he's just like an incredible athlete.
When you say he's an incredible athlete, what makes you say that? His speed?
His speed, his quickness, like he's the athlete. Yeah.
Your build is pretty fast.
How do you utilize speed as a cornerback in pass coverage? Like, does it take time to learn how to be able to use that?
Yeah, it's certain gears you gotta learn and hit, work on. Like, you know, you can't always be full speed because being a DB, you have to be patient.
Do you think he's learning that right now?
Exactly.
Who is your fastest guy?
I was gonna say your build is a pretty fast guy too. So how's that go with you and Dax?
Who y'all think the fast guy is? I don't know. We haven't raced actually. So I mean, until like there's a race, no one knows.
Is he pretty fast?
Yeah, you see it on film all the time. You see it.
When we tweeted, and different people tweeted about how quickly you got back from your illness, all the Detroit guys kind of chimed in and said that's what we expect from a Detroit guy. What's that mean to you, being that Detroit guy and that mentality?
I think it's just like the mindset you gotta have. Like anything that hits you in life, like you gotta fight through adversity. Like that's all it is, just fighting. You can't give up.
And at linebacker, Jordan Glasgow also